Hello, Bowler. I need to talk to you for a second. Oh, okay. Well, you know tomorrow how you're going to Sedor to be the new engine? Well, yes. Well, I need you to make an appearance somewhere. Where? Tomorrow, there's a grand train show. There'll be lots of engines there. I need you to be there. I'll keep in contact with you so that you know what else you need to do. But for tomorrow, make sure to get to that train show. All right, Bowler. All right, Spam Cam, we better go to bed. The engines went back to their sheds. Isn't it a beautiful day, Thomas? Ugh, Gordon. There's gonna be diesels. What do you have against diesels? I mean, I know some of them are rude, but well, more like all of them. What, Thomas? What do you mean? Well, just like diesels are oily and slimy and, they're not very clean anyways, Gordon. I mean, yeah, it's just, and they're just rude and everything, Gordon. So, Thomas. Well, I mean, some of them are, but some of them can be good. Yeah, Gordon, Duck. Yeah, Stepney. I mean, why do you gotta be so rude? I mean, some diesels can be nice, though. Like Paxton and Mavis and, some other engines. I mean, you don't gotta just be a big blue bigot. Why they hating on me? Duck and Stepney were laughing. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to be rude to all diesels. Duck's driver told him, Duck, we better get going. It's 7 o'clock. The train's supposed to be leaving now, said the driver. All right, Duck, but without even telling the other engines, Duck scurried off. Are we supposed to be going? Huffed Stepney. I don't know, Huff Gordon Toss. I think we must be. Yeah, I think so, Huff Gordon and Thomas. All right, well, I guess we better follow that duck. The engines puffed out of the station as fast as they could to catch up to Duck. Soon the engines were puffing by Alstead Castle, so they were nearly to the other railway, where they would collect the new engine. They huffed down the line and they huffed down the narrow line as they went to the other railway. They arrived at the big station there. It was nice. It looked like Knapford, almost like the same thing as
The
Knapford.
engines went there, and Duck called out, Who's the new engine? Oh, it's probably a diesel, Huff Gordon. All the engines here are diesels. Great. That's me, huffed Bowler. Remember as we practiced, huffed Spamcam. Oh no, me hearty, huffed Salty. Oh, they could have seen me. Hopefully they don't see me now. Salty hid in the shed. Oh, good job, Salty, huffed Spamcam. Bowler went forward to the other engines. Hi, I'm Bowler, also known as D261. Ah, hi, Bowler. You can help pull me and Stepney's coaches, huffed Duck. By the way, I'm Duck, and that's Thomas and Gordon over there. And we'll pull Gordon's Express, and Thomas will pull his coaches, and Gordon, you can just ride along. Okay, huffed Gordon. I mean, at least I don't have to pull anything. But you guys better not bang at my Express. Alright, we won't. Soon the engines were all hooked up to their cars and coaches, and they were ready to leave. Alright, looks like we have all the coaches. Guess it's time to go. One by one, the engines started to leave the station. Ah, that was so close, they almost saw me. The engines were so happy. We're almost going to be able to take over Sodor, huffed the other diesels. Woohoo, they huffed. Yes, huffed Spamcam, my plan is going perfectly right. The engines soon were back onto Sodor as they puffed in. Duck, Stepney, and Buller took their coaches over towards Ellsbridge to get some pastures, while Thomas and Gordon went up to Alstead Castle and dropped their pastures off there for the train show. At the train show, it was marvelous. There was a bunch of engines there, more than they thought there would be. The engines were there because they were either unique or they were old. So, anyways, the engines were all there, and they were very happy because they were chosen for the great train show. They all went around and talked about stories. There was Harvey, Caitlin, Connor, two engines from the other railway named Flying Scotsman, Ryan, Gator, Samson, Duke, and Stepney. So Topham Hatt told the engines then the people would want to demonstrate them, so they would have to work with the other engines. Meanwhile, underneath the castle, James was shunting freight cars. Ugh, my paint's gonna get all dirty from these dirty freight cars. Why do I have to shunt freight cars to the engines at the quarry? Ugh, he came out from underneath the Alstead Castle. Ugh, he huffed, it's dirty under there. He quickly coupled the cars up to Murdoch. He backed up and hit Henry very hard. Ouch, ugh. Well, I guess that's a nice coat of paint, James, but pity about your face, though. Oh, shut up. Well, if I was paid $1 every time you got a new coat of paint, I'd be Bill Gates then. Ha 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 ha, Murdoch. He laughed and scurried off. Meanwhile, Duck, Stepney, and Bowler were talking to Frank and Duncan from the narrow gauge railway. They had been talking for a while as pastures were being loaded and unloaded. But soon it was time for Duck, Stepney, and Bowler to go. They had to go take some pastures to Wellsworth. The conductor blew the whistle and the engines puffed off. The engines parked the coaches by Wellsworth, and soon they huffed off to Knapford. They pulled in to Knapford station. There were Percy and Darren. Ah, hello, Percy. Hello, Darren, huffed Duck Stepney. We're taking this new engine around named Buller. Percy looked at the engine. He whispered over, but Buller didn't hear him. Stepney, he kind of looks familiar. I know, I said the same thing, huffed Stepney. What was that, huffed Buller? Oh, nothing, huffed Percy. So, how are you and Duck? Oh, we're good. We're just taking this new engine around. I mean, he's kind of nice, I guess. Oh, and I'm taking the milk with Darren. Oh, how's that going? Not good at all. Oh, I think it was going pretty good. Huffed Darren. Oh, okay. Huffed Stepney and Duck. Yep, put Percy. Isn't that just the bee's knees? Ugh. Well, we gotta go now, huffed Duck and Stepney. And Bowler, too. All right, bye, huffed Percy. See you later.